What up, Street Dogs? There, Kim. All right, the Turbo Thought. So the Turbo Thought is about individual entrepreneurship. So what does that mean? I think right now there's too much of a bias of the cult of creating $1 billion startup, creating huge mega corporations, collectives, and so forth. But the problem with all this mentality is that it takes away power from the individual. And I think actually what the biggest thing that's holding people back is thinking that, I need a team, I need collaborators, I need other peoples in order to achieve X, Y, and Z. But if blogging, the internet, YouTube has taught us anything, you could actually do it all yourself. You don't need the help of anyone else but yourself. And so in this way, you become a quote-unquote full stack entrepreneur where, you learn how to do the designing, web design, blog design, YouTube design. You learn how to produce video, audio, podcasts. And actually one of the big benefits of doing everything individually, just yourself rather than relying on others, is that you end up, obviously you have less time and energy, so you actually end up only really working on the things that truly do matter to you rather than worrying about the superfluous things. So for example, let's say your dream is to become a YouTuber or a podcast or whatever. If you have a team, you often add unnecessary fluff and superfluous editing rather than just focusing on the substantial things that you're trying to create. And also, I find that it's just kind of more fun when you could just do everything yourself because, obviously you're not going to become the best at everything, but what is this saying? It's like the sum of the parts is greater than the individual parts or something like that. So for example, if you could do everything yourself, is better than becoming a specialist where you could only do one thing. And yeah, it's just extremely empowering. And I think moving forward, and this is actually one thing I do appreciate about American culture or growing up in America, is that there is this belief in individualism, that the individual could become a great person. And I don't really know any other country that believes in it. So like for example, most of Europe, in France, it's all about the collective, right? About society, collective flourishing, whatever. Same thing goes in Scandinavia, where everyone lives like a upper middle class lifestyle. And you think about Japan, it's all about the collective. Most of Asia is kind of, you kind of create a virtuous state. And it seems that, America's even America, it's kind of like nowadays with the whole Silicon Valley culture, $1 billion IPOs and such, there's more focus on the startup and the company and the conglomerates rather than the individual. So just moving forward, I just think that let us start this belief and this philosophy of the individual afresh and anew. Just think to yourself, if I could never ask anyone else for a favor or anyone else could render me services and I had to do it all myself, how would I structure myself, my sole proprietorship, my business, my life, my entrepreneurial goals to maximize myself? Peace.